Hey guys and gals, Homestead Prepper, and today's episode is going to be about don't let the enemy gain intelligence on you when the crap hits the fan. And I think a lot of us are overlooking this aspect. We're not thinking about, people watching us, conducting surveillance, and gathering damning information about us so they can plan an attack and take everything that we work so hard for. Because a lot of these people that you see every day and that you know are opportunists, and you all know them, and they are experts at using other people's resources for their own gain. You know the type, and they're all over. And these people are not prepping, and when the crap does hit the fan, they're going to get together with some other people who didn't prep, and they're going to form gangs, and then they're going to want to come and take stuff from people. They're not going to, just all of a sudden, get some work ethic. They're going to continue their same thing they've been doing their whole lives. Only when the crap hits the fan and the grocery store shelves are bare, they're going to become even more desperate. So, I know some of y'all are saying, well, why would anybody want to gain intelligence? How does that benefit me? Well, I'll give you an example. I have a friend of mine. He is a 5th degree black belt, and meeting him, you would never know it. He doesn't talk about it. He doesn't brag. That's just his the way he is. And actually, I know some other martial artists are the same way, but you would never know it. But if you were to conduct intelligence on my buddy, you would find out that he works a regular job. He lives in a regular house, and if you were watching him, like, on a Saturday morning, you would probably see him start getting some gear out and putting it on his lanai or putting it out there in his backyard. And you would see some students come over there, and he would start training them in the art of Muay Thai kickboxing. So you would gather some valuable intelligence, because you would know that you don't want to get into a hand-to-hand fight with this guy. And you definitely don't want to hit him in the morning when he's got a bunch of students there that they can, practice on you, what they've learned from him. So that's the importance of intelligence. For the next part of the video, guys, I'm going to have to jump several years into the future, into the SHTF. So hang on. Here we go. Whoa! Okay guys, I made a successful trip into the future, and I arrived about 7 days after the crap has hit the fan. People are getting really desperate, the power's out, and the grocery store shelves are bare. And they immediately put me to work, and I was working in the garden, and I got this really intense feeling that I was being watched. And I can't really explain it. I felt like I needed to go in and tell the rest of the survival group that what was going on. And some of them had reported they had felt the same way. And my wife said she had felt this morning like she had an uneasy feeling. And I know some of y'all are saying, oh, that's not possible. We can't tell if you're being watched or not. Well, humans have the innate ability to tell if someone's looking at you or staring at you. And if you don't believe me, you just go out in public. I don't care if it's a restaurant, the mall, or in traffic, and you look at the guy next to you and see if he doesn't look back over at you. I mean, I've had it both ways. I got the feeling someone was looking at me, and then I looked at somebody, and then they looked back over at me. So what we did is we got suited up, and we started to conduct a patrol of the surrounding properties. Okay, we conducted a patrol, and we're on actually a wooded lot that's next to where I live, and it's overgrown. And we were looking around, and then we found this. And I don't know if you can see this. This is like in a gully right here. It's like a fire break, and someone's been laying here. And right here, you can look. You can see the house. You can see what's going on. And they're down here in this little low depression, and beer cans, cigarette butts, Twinkie wrappers. This right here is what I really like, guys. A a partially eaten can of Fancy Feast. I guess he was using the beer to wash it down with. But I would say that this person right here is a pig and probably not trained in surveillance. But even somebody like this who left their calling card and is a pig can get some damning intelligence on you and your group and exploit your weakness. So just something to be mindful of. A pro with some training is going to be out here, and you're probably never going to see them. You'd probably be even lucky to find a BDU button, but they're probably going to not come in the same way every time. And over here you got a lot of options because this place, like I said, is overgrown. Now when we saw this, a lot of people in the group said, "Oh, well, what we should do is we should get over here and hide, and when he comes back, wax him." And fortunately, some people in the group said, "No, that's not a good idea. What we need to do is counter surveil him." So if you have somebody watching you guys, don't let them know that you know that they're watching you. And what you want to do is surveil them, find out where they're at, what they're up to, find out their weaknesses. So don't lose an opportunity like that when the crap hits the fan. So for the next part of the video, guys, I need to go back to the present. So let me jump back there. Okay, guys, I was successful and made it back here to the present. And where we left off at is we were going to counter surveil our subject out there. What I want to say is there's a video by Urban Survival Craft. I'll try to leave a link in the description box. I suggest you check it out. It's about surveillance and counter surveillance. And there's also an article I read on the internet. I'll try, if I can remember where I found it, I'll put that in there too. But you know, watching a couple videos and you know, reading some information is not going to make you an expert in counter surveillance. It requires training and practice. So I do have some experience. I worked for a private investigator long ago, just for a short time, but I did learn a few things there. But if I was going to surveil that guy who was we'll call him Pigpen. A few things I would probably want to take is I would probably want to take a camera, and my video camera. I'm using it right now, but this has video capability, but it's not that great. Even if the crap hits the fan, this right here make excellent cameras, and you know, you may not be able to make a cell phone call, but you definitely can take some video or take some pictures with that. If you don't have access to that, or it's not working, the old standby paper and pen or pencil, you can sketch, take notes. You can have some good quality, well, I say good quality, I got those at a flea market for $7. These were, I think, a little more expensive. You want to have a little bag, some water. This is something I'm yet to do a review on. This charges up cell phones, batteries, laptops. It'll even jumpstart your car. Maybe I'll do a video on that. First aid kit. You know, just take some basics. And guys, if you're going to surveil this person, and you know, say they're in a house that's, you know, probably like a mile away from where you're at, and you know, you go over there and you notice 30 people in there, be very cautious about your surveillance. One bit of advice I would give you is do not stare directly at the people. Look at them off to the side. Now, I know some of you are saying, "Oh, well, man, that's ninja stuff." Well, y'all call it whatever you want to call it. I'm just giving you my opinion. People pick up on that staring. Do not stare at people when you surveil them. So, okay, guys, if you can add anything to the video, it would be greatly appreciated. And this is the Homestead Prepper out.